Hello again and welcome to another weekly update with TFB's Micro Minute. I'm Russell Dolag repping Unity, YAP, and the FSM. Here's this week's stories. The Marshall Islands is filing an appeal for their Nuclear Zero lawsuit against the U.S. The lawsuit claimed the U.S. was in breach of its legal obligations under the 1968 Non-Proliferation Treaty, failing to pursue effective measures for nuclear disarmament. Last February, their case had been dismissed by federal judge Jeffrey White, claiming it was not in the federal court's purview to monitor the U.S.'s nuclear programs and arsenal. The Marshall's lead attorney, Lori Ashton, said in a statement, "We believe the district court erred in dismissing the case. The Marshall Islands, like every party of the NPT, is entitled to the United States' fulfillment of its NPT promise." The lawsuit is just a small part of a greater effort to take on all the 9 nuclear-armed nations, and the Marshalls has 3 cases in the International Court of Justice against Britain, India, and Pakistan. Coincidentally, the U.S. is trying to finalize a deal with Iran to curb Iran's nuclear program. In other RMI news, Greenpeace Australia Pacific has called upon the Marshalls to deregister 2 oil rigs in the Arctic, saying that a country at the forefront of climate change campaign should not be supporting oil exploration. Foreign Minister Tony de Bruijn disagreed, saying the attack was unfair and deregistering the rigs won't help. De Bruijn said that the shipping industry is responsible for regulating itself and that the Marshalls is pressing the International Maritime Organization to better respond to climate change. Emperor Akihito and Empress Michiko visited Palau recently to pay respects to soldiers who lost their lives in the islands during World War II. During their visit, the couple went to the memorial in Peleliu. Peleliu was one site where around 10,000 Japanese lives were lost in battle during the war. This is, of course, the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II. A bill was introduced to allow Guam high school students that migrated from COFA nations to apply for scholarships to UOG. The bill was introduced by Vice Speaker Benjamin Cruz to improve fairness and equality. If passed, the bill would mandate UOG's Board of Regents to consider COFA students for UOG scholarships. The usual qualifications like GPA and residency would still remain, which is great news for students in Guam. Finally, the FSM state of emergency for YAP and Chuuk is still in place. Mori issued directives that include freezing prices at their pre-typhoon prices and monitoring them so that suppliers do not increase them due to shortages. For more, check out our link below. Relief efforts for Chuuk and the outer islands of YAP are still underway. Please check out our Relief Hub page for more, and please feel free to share with us any efforts that you know of. And I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who has been lending a hand. This week's shout out goes to Majol Majik Kreationz for sending us these nice shirts. If you want to check out some of their stuff, check out MMK's Facebook page, or if you're in Majuro, check out the MMK shop upstairs above Ace's one-stop gas station. What did you think of this week's stories? Is the US going to shoot down RMI's appeal? What do you think of the Imperial couple's visit? Do you know anyone who goes to UOG that could use a scholarship? That's all for this week. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page for more stories, and don't forget to give us a like, share these videos, and comment. For more of the Micro Minute, you can click here. For more of TFB's videos, click here. For the Micro Minute, I'm Russell Dolag, and I'll see you guys next week.